I do feel like I'm dying, man. I'm out here. Hey, I'm out here on the island. I'm out on the island. I always say it's the island, man. Not too many people, out here. It's a place where I want to be at. But listen, I'm hurting today. I feel like I'm dying. And this is a quick message. I ain't gonna be in here long. You can share it if you want to. But it's just for somebody out there that want to make a change. I know it ain't for everybody because the statistics show less than 10% of people actually make change they talk about. So I know it ain't for everybody, but hopefully it's for somebody that's on here today. But I feel like I'm dying. Today, I'm out here training for my half marathon, and it's hard, man. But I realized something. You have to die, right? Not physical death, but you have to die the emotional death, right? Even a physical death in the way, of course, not like leaving this earth, but letting go of certain things. You have to die to your former self in order to give birth to this new you. And I realized in me dying, right, today, me feeling like I'm dying is allowing me to feel alive, is allowing me to feel energy. And I wanted to share that with you today because a lot of us, right, we're so afraid to go through the process. A lot of us, we're so afraid to go through change. So today, decide, period. Not tomorrow, not in January 1st. Today, make a decision if you're serious because nothing is going to change, right, if you don't make those changes. And we have to let go of the entitlement mindset. This might sting a little bit for some of you, but I'm going to always tell you the truth to help your life. Nobody owes you anything. I want you to understand that. Now, don't take that out of context, but get it. Nobody owes you anything. Somebody, we think that everybody owes us stuff. Oh, this person owes me this, or this, my boss owes me this, and you live in entitlement. Entitlement will kill your dreams, will kill your progression because you're waiting on somebody to give you something. Forget entitlement. And to the people that give entitlement, I'm going to tell you something. You're doing people a disservice. Don't have people depend on you. Have people learn how to figure out their own lives. And I do this with my kids. I don't believe in entitlement because entitlement will always have someone depend on you and they will never figure it out. The most genius thing that I did that wasn't genius is in 2009, 2010, when I was at my rock bottom, when I was struggling financially. I could have asked my parents for money. I could have asked friends for money, but I didn't because I knew if I kept going back there, I would have never figured it out for myself. So I didn't tell anybody anything. Instead, I went and got jobs. Instead, I went to go train. Instead, I worked at 24-hour fitness. I did the things that I had to do to get to the place where I wanted to be. But so many of us, we're too afraid to be embarrassed. We're too afraid to go for it. We're too afraid to try. We're too afraid to go get it. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you an apology. Nobody owes you anything. And the quicker you can realize that, the quicker you can move on with your life. And I know some of us don't want to hear it because we feel so comfortable living in this blame and complain mindset. We feel so comfortable putting our life on somebody else and saying it's somebody else's fault. So I'm going to live the rest of my life in misery because I can always go back to it was my ex-husband's fault. Or it was my parents' fault. It was my coworker's fault. It was my friend's fault. So I'm going to live the rest of my life in misery because I can always go back to that excuse. Forget that. That excuse doesn't exist. It's nobody's fault. It's on you. It's on you. Yes, I'm not excusing their behavior. Yes, I'm not excusing what happened, but I'm trying to put you in a mindset to help grow your life. So when I took ownership of my life, when I took ownership of my situation, when I stopped expecting things from people, and I started expecting greatness from myself. See, that's the thing. Some of us, I'm going to get off after this. Write this down, tweet it to me, Instagram it to me. Some of us, we expecting other people to believe in us more than we believe in ourselves. Some of us are expecting other people to treat us better than we treat ourselves. Some of us, we're expecting other things from other people, and we don't expect that from ourselves. We're expecting other people to give us greatness, but we don't give greatness to ourselves. How does that work? Listen to me. You set the tone for your life. You do. You tell people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. You tell people how to treat you by what you accept. You tell people what you're not going to put up with by not putting up with certain things. You get what you tolerate in this life, period. So stop tolerating less, step up to the plate, make the world respect your greatness, but it all starts with you, period. Trent, I don't know how. I don't know. Focus on something that you can't control. Dang, where are all these dogs coming from? Like 3 dogs, they coming over here too. They must want to listen to the conversation, some big dogs. All right. Okay, doggies. Make sure they friendly. I have to go get my dog Titan. But get that, all right? Y'all see, y'all know me. I'm looking at dogs like, let me see what these dudes doing. Because they start running, I'm gone. I'm just playing. But get that message, all right? Get that message because it's serious. I just want y'all to stop feeling entitled, and I want you to do something. We live in an entitlement generation. Everybody feels entitled. Even people hit me up, well, Trent, you should respond to me because of this. I want to respond to everybody, but I don't owe you that. I don't. The thing that I owe this world is making sure I'm giving my best to this world. That's what I owe. And that's what I continue to do every single day. You got to stop putting your situation on other people. Yeah, somebody might have put you in that situation, but you're choosing to keep yourself in that situation. Yeah, it might not have been fair of what happened to you, but you can still change what happens to you. I'm very thankful for the things that I went through. I'm very thankful that my life didn't change overnight, because the process taught me so much about my life. The process built this mindset. The process built this strength. Yeah, I wanted to skip it and be healed and be, and be who I am today overnight. But now I had to go through it. I had to find myself. I had to discover myself. All right? And I'm still discovering myself. I'm not there yet. So what is going to die in 2020? As I said, I'm dying. Some things in my life are dying as we speak. There's things that are not going with me into 2020. There's some people that are not going with me into 2020. There's some habits that are not going with me into 2020. And I made the decision right now. I don't wait to make decisions. I don't. I make the decision right now. I'm not waiting for something else to happen. I'm not waiting for next time. I'm not waiting for next year. No, I'm doing it now, because I understand the luxury and value of time. Time is something that we cannot get back. Time is something that we cannot get back. And so when you understand the value and luxury of time, because that's the one thing that's the most valuable thing in the world is time, because no matter how much money you have, you can't get it back. So when you understand the value of time, you realize you're not going to spend your life wasting it. So I'm letting go of baggage today. Boop, gone. I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to make the choice, and I'm going to deal with the choice and decisions that I make. Some decisions might be right. Some decisions might be wrong, but I'm going to adjust, and I'm going to move forward with my life, because I owe myself that. You owe yourself that. You owe yourself to stop keeping things in your life that are killing you. You owe yourself to stop keeping things in your life that are keeping you from being the greatest you. You owe yourself that. And if you don't give yourself that, you can't expect anybody else in this world to give you anything better. If you can't give yourself that, you cannot expect anybody else in this world to give you anything better. I know this truth stings. I know you're thinking right now, but Trent, you don't understand. You don't. I might not understand your exact situation, but I understand how to grow and move your life forward. I do understand that. And it takes doing things that are very uncomfortable to get to a more comfortable life. It takes doing things that are very uncomfortable. I run on this track that's not comfortable at all, but I want to be more comfortable in my health. I understand the sacrifice. I understand the sacrifice that I have to make in order to get the life that I want. Because it's not going to be given to me. Nobody's going to fly down with some magic thing and give it to you. It's not. God will strengthen your mindset, but faith works in how you work, right? Because if you truly believe, you're going to work. Right? I always say, God, strengthen my mindset. Don't give me anything. Strengthen my mindset so I can work for it. Because I want to earn it, God. And that's just me. All right, entitlement sucks. Throw entitlement out the window. Again, if you feel like the world owes you something, they don't owe you nothing. If you're giving people things that they haven't earned, then guess what? You're having them depend on you. As the great parable says, teach a man how to fish. Right? You might catch it for him once, but teach him how to fish, because you don't teach them how to fish. What happens when you're not there? They don't learn. They never knew how to fish. So my mindset, what happens when I'm no longer on this earth if I did everything for my kids and never taught my kids how to be self-reliant? What happens when I leave? Right? They're lost. I'm not telling you how to parent. I'm not telling you how to be a boss or anything like that. It's your life. Just want to share that. Take what you need, leave what you don't. I don't have all the answers. I'm just speaking my truth. Like I say in every single video, it all starts with you. Let's get it.